JoySparklebS, and I'm going to do something I've always wanted to do and never actually done before, and it's been requested over and over and over again. I'm going to review a song. I wish I could actually do covers and sing. Just not quite there health-wise. We'll get there. Damn it, I'm so grateful to say that I'm so much better, as I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's positive and it's true, and I just want to keep going on that path if possible. So we'll get there one day. But I had some people alert me to this because, as you guys know, I'm chronically ill. I don't like to talk about it all the time, but I am. And a lot of you guys who watch me go through chronic illness. And so I'm really excited because I'm going to be reviewing Avril Lavigne's video. Oh my God, what's it called? I'm so unprepared. Hold on. Let me actually look up what I'm talking about. Avril Lavigne has a new video out. She hasn't had one in a while. And while I'm looking up the title of the video, Avril Lavigne, new video. Okay, what is it? No, it's giving me all the old ones. Okay, let's go to Avril Lavigne Vivo. That's gotta have it on there. I'm sorry, guys. You know, sometimes I'm a little unprepared. But the song that we're gonna be reviewing is ding. It's not there. Where is it? Okay, we're getting there. I'm sorry, guys. It should be like the latest one, right? Okay, let me do another search. This is embarrassing. But screw it, we'll leave it in. Okay, and my computer's going super slow because I'm rendering all kinds of videos and stuff as I'm doing this. Okay, it's called, here it is, Head Above Water. Head Above Water by Avril Lavigne. I think she released it like yesterday. Her Vivo, or the one that I saw, said it was just released. People sent it to me because, if you guys don't know, Avril Lavigne suffers from chronic illness. She suffers from Lyme disease, which, holy shit, there's a lot of similarities. I'd been tested for a few times for Lyme because doctors thought I had Lyme. It came up negative, but the problem is Lyme can have lots and lots of false negatives. Not saying I have it, I'm just saying it's very, very difficult to diagnose, and it's incredibly painful, and it can be incredibly debilitating. If you don't know, people get Lyme disease from tick bites, and Lyme is just really, really difficult to cope with. It was one that I was like, I knew people who had Lyme, and I knew the suffering they went through, and I was praying that, like, when I was trying to find my diagnosis, I was praying that wasn't the case, and thank God I don't have Lyme, but she does, and she's had it for a few years, and she's really, really struggled with it. And her song, it's the first one she's had out in a while, is about her struggle with illness. I haven't heard this. People have sent it to me. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very critical of Avril Lavigne. I'm not, like, she just seems like she's like the entitled, you know, brat, the tweenager that never grew up in a negative way. Like, I like your boyfriend. Isn't that her who did that one? I want your boyfriend. I like one. It's just, she comes across very whiny to me, and I feel like she's very much a sellout. I'm just gonna give you my full opinion. I don't know who she is. I don't hate her as a person. She's a very pretty girl. I'm sure she's a lovely person. And then she married that guy from Nickelback. Oh God. And I'm sure he's a nice person too. It's just, the music isn't for me. That her style isn't for me. Like, I've seen her in interviews, and it's just like, she's this, now she's in her 30s and she still acts like this whiny, like, entitled, snotty tweenager, but then, like, I'm cool and punk rock at the same time. I don't know. She's not for me, and I don't feel like she ever really gets to sing, like, with her, like, really sing with her voice. I've heard a couple songs, like, when she first came out in, like, what was it, the early 2000s, what, 2001, 2002. There were a couple songs off her album I really liked, but otherwise, I'm not the biggest fan. Not to put her down. And I'm not a big fan of, like, her voice and vocaling style. So I'm going to be reviewing not just I'm going to be reviewing the video, I'm going to be reviewing it. I'm also, I'm a singer as well. I was trained 8 years classically and sang professionally for many years. All of that stopped when I got sick. And she's talking about her struggle with illness and how she stopped music because of it. So it can be very, very debilitating. But I'm also I want to critique this as well, because I am a voice teacher. So I want to critique her voice as well. So we're gonna go, like, over the whole gamut. So, okay, the first thing I want to do, because I think it sets a really good tone, I found a video. Now, this is from 2015. I saw a little bit of it. It's emotional. Like, be prepared. This is gonna be an emotional video. Get out your tissues, motherfuckers. I saw an interview, and we're gonna watch it, and I'll react to it, where she's actually talking about what she went through with Lyme disease, with getting tested, with all of that. Now, my computer's down here. You can't see it, So where my eyes are is where I'm gonna have the screen, so it's gonna be somewhere down here for you guys. I don't do this often, so I don't know if I'm doing this right or if it's gonna look good, but I'm just gonna play it straight through and I'll react to it and I'll react at the end. I wanna play this interview because it's gonna set the tone for what she's been through, and then we'll play the video, and then I'm gonna read an article and we'll talk. So it's gonna be a lot, but if you're a chronic pain sufferer, chronic illness sufferer, or you know somebody who suffers from chronic pain and chronic illness, this might be a good video for them. Please send to them, or at least send them Avril Lavigne's song, because, well, I can't say that yet because I haven't heard it, but like, you know, if people are empowered by something and it helps lift their spirits when they're going through a dark time, that helps a lot. I'm already getting emotional, god damn it. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this. This is like an interview from, I'm looking, I think, ABC, Good Morning America, yeah. So this is 2015, it's now 2018. So remember, she's still battling with this, so let's take a look.
This morning's hot button is superstar singer Avril Lavigne opening up about her battle with Lyme disease. She's doing this for the first time on camera. Jesse Palmer is here with
emotional,
the ABC News exclusive, Jesse.
Thanks, Robin. I got the chance to sit down with Avril for what was an emotionally candid and inspirational conversation. She described the anguish she faced in her battle with Lyme disease and coming to the realization that she would soon be putting her career, her life, and even her world tour on hold.
That's what happens.
Avril Lavigne, the pop star, now opening up, ready to fly again.
We were all meant to fly.
Speaking candidly about the disease that brought her life to a grinding halt.
I literally became bedridden last October. And I was in Los Angeles, and it was like literally like the worst time of my life. And I was seeing every specialist and like literally the top doctors. And
she can afford it.
Just like, you know, they would so stupid. They would pull up their computer and be like, chronic fatigue syndrome.
Yep.
Or, why don't you try to get out of bed?
Preach, girl.
Just go play the piano.
Preach, girl.
Are you depressed? This is what they do to a lot of people that have Lyme disease. They can't. They don't have an answer for them, so they tell them like, you're crazy.
Her nightmare began while out on tour.
I woke up and I had like night sweats and I felt like I had the flu.
Same.
And this went on and off for a month, and I saw my doctor right away, got blood tests, got swabbed, and they didn't really know what was wrong with me.
So when did you first suspect that it might have been Lyme disease?
Probably 2 months into having it.
Avril became her own health advocate.
You have to.
After she says she was given the runaround by some doctors.
Try not to cry.
Then I finally figured out, find a Lyme specialist. And the thing is, when you're a specialist, you also really know the disease inside out, and you can diagnose their symptoms.
She told me that fans from around the world have carried her through her diagnosis.
Stay strong. So feel better soon. Love you.
Yeah, praying for you.
Oh, that's what you guys have done for me.
I watched videos and like did exactly what I'm doing right now. I cried through the whole thing, and I honestly felt very, very loved. And it sounds silly saying
that's what you
it,
guys
but
did to me.
I truly did feel my fans through the process.
You guys have been that to me
Avril says
too.
her regimen has included antibiotics and lots of rest.
I'm about halfway through my treatment. I'm doing a lot better, seeing a lot of progress. But the thing that's good for me to know, I'm just really grateful to know that like I will make 100% recovery.
That's such great news. If someone's out there
That's
suffering
awesome.
with Lyme
But this is
disease, is there a
2015.
message you want to give them?
There is hope. Lyme disease does exist, and you can get better.
There's a light inside of all of us.
I think for me, it's like a second shot at life. I want to go out there and truly do what I love.
It's like a diamond, you just have to find it.
So I'm so excited for life after this.
Your time to fly.
What a beautiful smile.
Yeah, and Avril's husband, Chad Kruger, also dealing with a health battle of his own right now. The Nickelman frontman will reportedly soon have surgery to remove a cyst on his voice box, and we wish him a speedy recovery. And as for Avril, the first thing she plans to do with her second chance at life, she's going to be performing her single Fly on July 25th at the opening ceremonies of the 2015 Special Olympics. And Robin,
Yes.
you're going to have a front row seat because you're going to be their host.
I'm one of the hosts for that. And
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Okay, so, that's hard to watch. I'm trying not to get emotional, but it was 2015, and she's still struggling. In fact, I'm gonna read an article after we watch the video, and it's called "I Accepted Death." So I'm assuming that she didn't fully recover. Y'all, I don't know what's going on, but like it's like how many people now have chronic illness and something chronic. It's like, what are they doing to the people who control our food and water, and what are they doing to us and our medicines? I don't know. I get all conspiracy theory, but she's had a really, really, really hard time with all of this. So, okay, let's watch the video. I'm gonna try not to get emotional. Actually, I think before we watch the video, let's read the article, because I think that's going to give a little more context into what she's been through and what's going on with her, and of course, like, everything disappeared. Where did the article go? I think, is this it? No, it's not. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. I think it's when I was looking her up, I screwed it up. So, here it is. Just a second. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm dancing to no music. Oh my god, I'm Luna Blarp right now. Oh, we're gonna have fun with that video. Okay, hold on. Here it is. Okay, so there's an article September 7th, 2018. It says Avril Lavigne opens up about her battle with Lyme disease. Come on, computer's loading. Come on, computer! Oh my god, it's taking forever. I'm sorry. I don't know whether to touch it or not. Sometimes if I touch it, it gets mad. Does anybody else have that computer with their problem? Do you have that computer with your problem, guys? Okay, yeah, she says Avril Lavigne opens up, here it is, about battle with Lyme disease. I'd accepted death. Holy shit. I've been through that. Y'all saw me go through that struggle and have the world make fun of me for it. And I went through it alone, except for roommate, and I had you guys, which I'm really appreciative of. Avril Lavigne has opened up about her struggle with Lyme disease, revealing that the life-threatening illness stopped her from performing for years. Yes, that's what happens. They were the worst years of her life and the battle of a lifetime, the pop star wrote in a letter to fans published on her website. Lavigne, 33, released her 5th and last album in 2013, and she was diagnosed with the disease in 2015. Oh, poor girl. Lyme disease is a bacterial infection which can lead to severe mental and physical problems. If not spotted early enough, it is usually spread to humans via infected ticks and typically treated with antibiotics, allowing most people to recover within a few months. Lavigne, however, was not so fortunate. I spent the last few years at home sick, fighting Lyme disease, she wrote. At one point, Lavigne said she had accepted death and could feel my body shutting down. Whew, I know what that feels like. I felt like I was drowning. I felt like I was going underwater and I just needed to come up for air. Like I was in a river being pulled in a current, unable to breathe. Y'all saw me go through that. Oh man, okay. Praying to God for him to help me just keep my head above water, to help me see through the stormy weather. I grew closer to him. My mother held me. The singer and musician explains that although a part of her doesn't want to talk about her illness, she wants to raise awareness about how severe Lyme disease can be. A single bug bite can fuck you up hard, she says. People aren't aware that Lyme disease must be treated almost immediately. Often, if they are aware, they go untreated simply because they can't get a Lyme disease diagnosis. And even when they do get a diagnosis, a lot of times they simply can't afford the treatment. That's right. For this reason, Avril Lavigne has now created a section of her website which will offer Lyme prevention resources. And now the singer says she is returning to music, having written her new single, Head Above Water, when ill in bed. In my mother's arms, I wrote the first song that I'm releasing to tell my story, she said. Okay, I keep trying not to cry, but holy shit, it's really, really relatable. And she was lucky enough to have her family. And my family kicked me while I was down in front of the world. But I'll tell you what, it made me damn strong. It's made me really strong, but that's what happens. Like, your birth control or a bug bite can completely fuck up your life and you have no clue. And what they said is so correct about the medical industry. And I know I've talked about this before. But let's go ahead and play the video that she wrote. And I know y'all know what that feels like too, right? You suffer as the people who suffer. It's like, some days I was like just stay alive, just stay alive. Like telling my body, please just keep going, keep me alive. The days I was collapsing, the days I was scared, the days you guys saw me have hard times, like I was really, really struggling really hard. Okay, so let's watch this video. Everything is so slow. Okay, here we go. It's a pretty scenery, pretty background. I love natural landscapes. She looks so pretty.
Gotta keep the calm before the storm. I don't want less, I don't want more. I bar the windows and the doors to keep me safe, to keep me warm. Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for.
God, this is so relatable.
Can't part the sea, can't reach the shore. And my voice becomes the driving force. I won't let this pull me overboard. Gotta keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there at the altar as I fall down to my knees. Don't let me drown, drown, drown. Don't let me drown.
Oh my God, this is so relatable.
Pull me up from down below, 'cause I'm underneath the undertow. Come dry me off and hold me
This is a
close.
beautiful song. Wow.
I need you now, I need you most. Gotta keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there.
This is really beautiful.
As I fall down to my knees, don't let me drown, drown, drown. Don't let me drown.
So many moments I totally felt this way.
Keep my head above water, above water. And I can't see in the stormy weather.
When you're in so much pain for so long, you don't think that there's any faith.
Keep it all together. And I can't swim the ocean like this forever. And I can't breathe. Gotta keep my head above water. I lose my breath.
Illness will get you really spiritual really quick.
I'll be waiting. I'm too young to fall asleep. So gotta keep my head above water. Don't let me drown. It gets harder. I'll meet you there at the altar as I fall down to my knees. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
Just what a beautiful song. Wow. Damn. She's such a pretty girl. Oh, and she puts Lyme disease stuff at the end. That's amazing. Look at her go. Get it, bitch. Speak your truth. Damn it, I started crying. Oh shit, that's hard. It's hard to watch. I'm trying to keep it together, even though I'm crying. It's really hard to watch because it's so relatable. Y'all saw what I've been through, and I know you guys have gone through stuff too, but man, and unfortunately, I filmed it for the world to laugh at and make fun of. There were days where I was so scared I wasn't gonna get through it. I remember days where like, I felt like I couldn't get my heart to work, and days where like, I don't know how to explain this, but I was so sick, I didn't have the energy to breathe. I would tell roommate, I'm like, it's not asthma, I have asthma, I know what asthma is, but it's like there's no energy for my lungs to keep going. And there were days I would just lay in bed and just pray to either stay alive or like I got illness like this will get you to the point where you will pray and you'll say, if it's my time to go, like, take me if it's my time to go. Like, I've always been, I'll just open up a little bit. It's weird. I'm not scared of what happens when you die because I'm a really spiritual person and I have a belief system for myself, but I'm scared of the physical pain. I've always been really scared of like what the physical pain your body goes through, right? And I got to the point where I had to like crush past that, and I would pray and I would say, if it's my day, take me. Please take me. Either if it's my day, take me, or help me through this, because I had so many days, guys, so many days. It's hard and people don't understand, and it's like, it's exactly what she said. And think about this. Avril, number one, she's Canadian, right? I don't think she's become a U.S. citizen. So they have their own healthcare system over there, but she's also rich. This bitch, who's got all the money in the world and the resources, couldn't get diagnosed. And how many people are just sick like I was and walking around and not knowing what's going on? And it's just, it stops you from everything, you know? Stopped me from my singing dreams. It stopped her from singing. But, it was hard. Okay, I'm a really critical person musically. I can be kind of a snot. People always ask, what kind of music do you like? And I'm like, anything with soul. Like, I don't have one genre, because I feel like modern music can be a lot of crap. I know I'm that person. But like, I like little bits and pieces from everywhere. I'll like fucking hard rap to Celtic music, to gospel, to country. Like, it just depends on, does the song have emotion and feeling? And okay, let me try to calm down from the illness part. Okay, face. But the song is beautiful. I mean, it's a simple song, you know, chord structure and stuff. It's simple song, but it's beautiful. It's arranged really well. I like the tempo changes in it. I like how they've arranged it. It's a beautiful song. And in terms of her singing voice, a lot of times I feel like the songs she sings, they really dumb down her voice, if that makes sense. Her voice was amazing. It was powerful. It was, you know, this was a really beautiful power ballad. And one thing that drives me nuts is a lot of singers don't know how to build a song. It seems like we're in this era of, look at me, look at me, look at me. And singers think if they just belt all the time and go, and do all those trills and notes, that means it's powerful. I've always said the best singers are the ones that can captivate your attention when they're singing really quietly. Because belting, in my opinion, can be easy, like if you're a singer, but it's, can you capture somebody's attention? Can you hold those notes? Can you be right on pitch when it's really quiet? Can you be breathy? Can you be head voice? Can you be chest voice? And I feel like she nails this. I really feel like she nails this. And the music video was just beautiful. The lyrics were simple, but like straight to the point and elegant, and I feel like anybody with chronic illness can relate to this. Anybody with chronic illness, whew, this was not easy. But it's beautiful, and I'm going to be really excited to listen to this. It makes me want to do a cover. I just don't know if I'm well enough. Maybe that's what I should work up to. I should work up to trying to practice a little bit, because I'd have to practice for a while. And maybe building up to trying to sing this. Would you guys want to see a cover of me doing this? I could try. I definitely could try. It's not going to be perfect, but I could. It was beautiful. So Avril, good job. And you know, I honest to God think that things like this happen for two reasons. I think number one, it's to humble ourselves, but number two, it's to go through it and come out the other side and try to help others, because the medical system is really failing us. And the medical system fails. Let me put it this way, because the medical system is great for some things, right? We don't want to live like, you know, even a couple hundred years ago. That was scary. But the medical system is failing people with chronic illness and chronic pain. You know, we're being force-fed opioids, or like, you know, like she said, it's like you are sick, chronic pain, and you come in and you tell them, they're like, oh, you have a fever and you have an irregular EKG, anxiety, depression. And it's like, no, I don't have the energy to walk. Something's wrong. And not all doctors, thank God, but there are many that will just write it off. Some because they don't want to tell you they don't know. It's their ego. Thank you, baby boomers. And a lot of times it's called CYA. It's cover your ass. If they don't know what's wrong, they are trained to put down some type of mental illness like depression or anxiety. A lot of times it's anxiety, to cover their own ass legally, which I think is ridiculous that an ER doctor can put anxiety on a chart. That's absolutely ridiculous. They're not qualified to do that. But yeah, so I really liked this. I really liked this. It was beautiful. I have nothing negative to say. What do you guys think? And tell me what you think. Did you like this? Do you like music reviews for me? Do you want to hear more stuff like this? Do you not? I hope this doesn't come across like I'm whining about being sick or being whiny or preachy. I'm really not meaning to, but I think anybody who's trying to promote awareness for different types of chronic illness, since I've gone through it, and I know you guys go through it, and they're trying to help and get information out, I think it's really important to try to promote that and spread awareness, because people need help, and they need to know that there are resources, and they need help, they need resources, and they need ways to get better if our medical system is failing us, and information. Yeah, and one day I will be really excited to share with you guys the program that I've been on. I will be really excited. In fact, I'll drop this little piece of information right now. My specialist and I become friends, and I've been talking to her, and I said, when you are ready, and when I've grown my channel, and when I have gone through this process and lost like 60 pounds, like I want it to be very visible to people, because that's the only way they're gonna like, even when I show my medical records, they don't believe me, but I'm like, when I get to that point, we're making your YouTube channel, I'm putting you on, and I'm promoting you, because more people need to know about you and what you do and how you help people. Because my doctor, thank God, is turning my life around, and she knows who she is. Hey, specialist, hey. Like, I'm not gonna say any names because people be scary. I got a lot of Jawids. If you're new and you don't know what that is, go check out my Jawid compilation, my harassers. It's pretty funny. But anyway, I think that's it. If you like it, please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Everything helps. Everything helps in the algorithm, and Lord knows it's YouTube. We all need help right now. If you comment in the first couple hours, I am like literally just on my computer, comment. Like, I try to comment to everybody and say hi to everybody. I can't do it all day. I just don't have the energy to do that and film. But yeah, just leave some comments. Tell me what you think. I really want your guys' feedback as well. If you're new, subscribe, click the notification button as well. I post videos every day between 1 and 2 o'clock. If I don't post a video, either something has happened or I'm sick. Like, period. Typically I post one video at 1 o'clock and one at 2, so if you don't get the notification, which a lot of people don't, thank you YouTube, just come to my page and refresh if you want to watch more stuff. So yeah, okay guys, I love you. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Be a blessing to yourself and a blessing to others, and continue to try to find the joy in the sparkles and all the... This has happened like a couple times now where I'm saying the ending and the camera just shuts off. Like, why? Okay. Let me try again. Continue to be blessing yourselves and blessing to others, camera. And continue to try to find the joy and sparkles and all the bullshit in the world. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Take care. Blessings and goodbye. I'm out. I don't know how to end these without being awkward. I'm just going to end it here.